Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of Those Natural Ones. We're doing something a little different today. We're doing a little behind-the-scenes session 0 for this coming Friday. We got a lot of weird new stuff happening this Friday, so we thought, why not take a few minutes, hour or two, just to go through character introductions, character finalizations, introduction to the sanity mechanic that I've created, and just give everybody kind of a peek behind the scenes. So before we do that, a couple quick announcements. First off, shout out to, you can kind of see it, Dragon's Lair Columbus for our continued business partnership. They just got some new D&D books in today. Go check it out. Some Forgotten Realms setting books. They posted about it on Facebook today. Shout out to Phil and Zach and the rest of the crew up there. Awesome people. Go check them out. If you are in the Central Ohio area or coming into the Central Ohio area anytime soon. Other than that, like I mentioned, our in-person sitting around a real table rolling real dice the way D&D was meant to be played this Friday, the 31st at 7 p.m. for our Halloween one-shot. It'll be a lot of fun. That's all I got. Before we get to introducing these new people and new faces on the screen, Scott has some things to talk about. Scott, do your thing.
Yes, I have a thing to talk about. It's our Patreon. Please check it out. It's patreon.com/thosenatural1s. Best way to support the stream. Lots of benefits. One of them is Discord access at the very introduction level, so you can chat with us whenever we're on, and we're on there a lot, and see what we're sharing during the stream. There's a weekly shout out a few levels up. Once again, thank you, Lesson Flora Marlette, for your continued support. I would love to have more names to say there. It's been a long time. There's lots of merch in between and even some advertising opportunities, but the main thing is it supports us, and we appreciate our patrons. You can check out the list over there and at our mid and end screens, patreon.com/thosenatural1s.
Thank you, Scott. And where else, Emery, can they find us?
Oh, when they're not supporting us on Patreon, they can always continue to support us by tuning in every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Daylight or Not Savings Time, or not, on YouTube, on Twitch, and eventually those other platforms. God, I can't talk. Take Two, where we will maybe double their viewership. That's what I meant to say. You can continue to interact with us on Facebook, on Instagram, on Blue Sky, and on Threads. For those of you who do have an Amazon Prime subscription, you are given a free Twitch Prime subscription that you can give to your favorite Twitch channel. Why not choose those natural ones and send some of billionaire Bezos's money our way? Whatever you do. Oh, wait, before I get to all of the things that you can do on all of the platforms, those of you listening to the audio-only podcast version can continue to find our episodes wherever podcasts are spread out into the universe. Do remember to like, subscribe. YouTube, I think, has a new feature called Hype, which I think works. There's a way that it works for smaller channels where the smaller the channel, the more the hype works.
Yeah, it's like a hype train.
Yeah.
Keep the hype train going. It bumps us up in
please run a train on us.
God damn it.
I regret everything.
Those natural ones beg you to come run a train on us.
Send your lewd fan art to Emery.
No, all of you.
Emery at htbvids.com.
No, stop.
Send it.
hit the bell for notifications and make sure when you do, you hit all, so that way you never miss an episode. Share, sound off in the comments, tell your friends. Any and all engagement helps us out a ton.
Indeed. Thank you, Emery. Chris, you don't have anything to do today because we don't have a recap from last week.
Everybody died last episode.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. Anyway,
Still mourning.
We will revisit that at some point, but we are going to take a break from the Curse of Strahd campaign for a little while. We do have a few things coming this month, including and by this month, I mean in November. Next Tuesday at this time, we're doing a special crossover event with our good friends over at the Dungeon Dunces. Alex is going to be our DM. They got a couple players coming in. We got a couple players coming in, and we're going to do a big old 2-part crossover stream. So that'll be fun. All right. So I think that is just about it for the announcements. So let's get started with this. So as you all know, nothing. You really don't know anything about what's happening in this one shot. And we're going to keep it that way. Because I don't want to give anything away. Show over. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on Friday. No.
No thoughts. Show empty.
Yes.
Bye.
I don't want to give away anything on the actual plot line itself. But let me take a step back. For those who have never played D&D, those who have never experienced a session 0, this stream is going to be a little different than your normal streams. There's just going to be a lot of us talking. There's not going to be any real character interactions or role play or combat or anything. This is going to be us talking about what we're doing on Friday, introducing our characters, getting to know a little bit about the characters, how they are going to interact, how they all came together to kind of go about this quest. And then I got a fun new mechanic to go over with all of you. So basically the plot line of this one shot, there's this abandoned mansion. Not really sure how long it's been there, but word gets out. You guys find some hints, some rumors, urban legends that there could potentially be a lot of treasure hidden inside of this mansion. So you come together for some reason and decide, hey, we want to go for that treasure. So as everyone, regular viewers will notice, we have 2 new faces on the stream. Chase and Jeremy, welcome to those natural ones. They're joining us for Friday for this episode. Either one of you want to say anything? Want to introduce yourselves? Shout anything out? Anything you guys want to say?
No.
Nailed it.
No, I'm excited.
Hello, all of you people out there. No, excited to play D&D again. I got started with D&D way back in the day, not really that far, but pre-COVID. There were 10 people, and so it was about 30 minutes before it was ever my turn, and I thought I hated it. Picked it up during COVID with some actor friends of mine and realized it's just storytelling, which is what we do on stage all the time. And I fell in love with it, played a campaign for, I think, 3 years. So I'm a seasoned player in that I've only played with a group once in depth, but there's still a lot that I don't know. So that's going to be a lot of the experience. But I'm pumped to play, and I use voices.
Fantastic.
Because I'm an actor.
Wonderful.
You just made Emery's entire night right there.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
The other stage
We
actor.
all use voices?
I mean, typically we do. Yes. Emery is also a stage actor. So the fact that you guys have that in common is definitely helpful. So,
Sweet.
Jeremy, you got anything to say, or are you still sticking with no?
No, I'm excited to join you guys on Friday. It's been a long time since I've played D&D in person. I've been playing for, I don't know, almost 20 years. All kinds of different systems, but somehow it's always D&D. Yeah.
Cool.
No matter how far you go away from D&D, you always come back.
Yeah, I've got a shelf of like 30 different RPG systems, and I think I've played like maybe 2 or 3 of them. The
I like
problem
how
with
you,
them is,
po-
you
pointed to
can't
a
see the
backstory.
shelf, but believe me, it's there.
It's inside the Matrix.
You just
Yeah, I'm
pointed to
trying
the
to
monitor.
hack it back out right now so I could actually play those other 28 systems.
Fantastic. So, where do you guys want to start? Do you guys want to start by introducing your characters? And this isn't just for the 2 new guys. This is for everybody. You guys want to start by introducing, and don't give away any spoilers if you don't want to. Just a little bit about your characters, what your race, class, name, what you chose to play, and why. Anything that's not a spoiler.
I'll start. So my character is Acheron, named after one of the rivers in hell. He is a rogue elf. The reason that I picked elf is because everyone goes for wizard, and wizard was already taken, and I wanted to go anti what I usually do, which is like pick the character that is either like the big brute or magic, and instead be sneaky. And it turned out to be extremely useful during my time. I don't think this is giving anything away, is usually a lone quester in his normal life, and will try his best to reject any kind of embrace from anyone else. But that's giving shit away. So yeah, great guy. Have known him for 3 years, and I can't wait to embody him again, non-sexually, because he's not real.
Gonna get inside the character.
Inside. I wouldn't even be the first one, I'm sure, but yeah.
All right, who's next?
Oh, and the motivation was like Batman. Like, that was like the seed that I got planted with it. But he's got a backstory. We'll see if it comes out this time. It did not come out the last time I played. All
Fantastic.
right, now I'll shut up.
All right, who's next? Emery, you look like you're itching.
Oh, yeah. Hey, gang. I'm going to be playing Knight Paladin Ingorath, the Dragonborn Paladin, the oath of which you'll find out when we play on this Friday.
Don't look at the character card that was just on the screen.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Or the nameplate that's right underneath your picture.
Don't look at it. His entire deal is that while he is somewhat aligned with the divine, he has a big issue with the arcane. There are some forms of magic that just should not be. And the more eldritch, the more he wants to defeat it, get rid of it, put it behind bars, what have you. Anything more than that might be a spoiler.
All right. Well, speaking of Eldritch, I think that's a good transition over to Scott. Tell us about your character.
Oh, no.
Yeah. My character is Will Lambert, a totally original concept I've coming up with. He is the Many Warlock, which is a cool little homebrew one that I found. I think it was at Griffin Saddlebags that it was in.
Yeah, technically not a homebrew, just a third-party supplement.
I'm at third party. That's right. He's beholden to his patron, the Many, which are what he refers to as the guys upstairs. There's really cool mechanics about there's invisible heads floating around him that you can only see with true vision. And those heads are actually a resource, so it should be fun. All of my characters on this show are really high concept.
Very serious.
Yeah. I tend to want to focus on the drama and the real like character interaction. Definitely not based on a single joke at all. So I'm interested in how he's going to interact with the group, because I'm pretty sure that he's the one that would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you crazy kids.
All right. Let's continue the trend. Cassandra.
In true me style, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm playing Vilmari, who is not based on a cartoon character at all. She is a human fighter because I do not have the brain power to do spells and keep track of things. I don't really have anything else I can think of.
All right. Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm playing Asgan. He's a former pirate because he was very bad at pirating. He's probably the worst pirate you've ever heard of.
But we have
heard of him.
You have his brother is an awesome pirate, which you probably heard of him too, considering he's awesome at pirating. But yeah, Asgan is a dwarf who is short even for a dwarf, and he is very sensitive about that. He's also sensitive about his full head of gray hair. People think he's really old, especially because he's a dwarf. No, he's a little baby dwarf. So if people make fun of his hair or his height, he gets pretty mad. But other than that, he's pretty chill.
Fantastic.
So
And
we should not call him a troll doll. That would be a
Or-
no.
I think you should
mean,
call him
you
a troll
can.
doll.
Does he have a jewel
that would
on
be
his
fun.
belly button?
Does he have a what?
A jewel on his belly button.
I hadn't thought of
Like
that.
a vape?
Wrong kind of jewel.
I'm interested in how that works.
I hadn't thought about it. I'm gonna go ahead and say no, though.
Fantastic. All right. I think that leaves us with Chris. Last one.
Well, I don't want to give away too much. It's a very intense character who's very driven by his friends, his love and adoration of his friends, and his pet dog. He's a Beastmaster Ranger named Shaggus for no particular reason. And he has a Great Dane, a brown Great Dane with a big dark brown spot on him. His name is Scabby. His proper name is Scabbus, but we like to, make it a little friendly
Does
for
he
the
have
crowds.
the mange?
I was about to say it.
It has been a problem. It has been a problem. He often eats his own scabs. We call those scabby snacks. We have to watch him.
Oh,
He
And
went from being
Shaggus-
very adorable to disgusting. Wait, are there photos of Scabbus?
There's on the stream. You should be able to see a light rendering of the character card as it comes up there. But we'll save the rest of the surprises for Friday.
do we want photos of Scabbus?
Yes.
Does he keep a little skin box?
I do and I don't at the same time.
Oh,
His
Like
gold member.
Oh, that's a good one for the box.
But to change pace, because I've often been noted for playing boring humans, he's an elf this time.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You're not
go.
you're not playing
Really
a human.
stretch my legs.
Stepping outside that box, man.
I have range, guys.
And a nice little compliment to, just like our previous campaign, we don't have a single healer, which is fantastic. I mean, we got a paladin, but
Should we mention some of our stat blocks? Because
I don't.
Shaggus' stat block is ridiculous.
Some of your stats across the board. We got some real shit rolls. And then there's
People who should not
Cassandra,
be
who
adventuring.
Cassandra has like the best stat rolls of anyone I've ever met in my life.
Except Critical Role current campaign.
Oh God.
Those are magical.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone with as good of stat rolls as Cassandra. Like, I don't know what kind of magic you bring to your stat rolls, but it's like,
In my defense, on my last character, I had like 4 3s, and I was told I had to re-roll it.
That's
yeah,
probably a
it
good
would
thing.
be, yeah, because
It
that
would
would
be
have been
sweet if you
terrible.
could bring some of those rolls to the game.
Just for context, Shagus has 4 single-digit stats for his rolls.
Emery, you wanna tell everybody your stat, your wisdom?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, don't worry, it's absolutely
It
not on the
is
character.
It is
character
on the
card
stream.
on the stream.
God, don't look. Don't look.
Looks like it's been on Villani for a while.
Yeah, it stays up there for like 90 seconds per card or something like that. So
I think it changed her name too.
oh, you did.
yeah.
It went from Villani to Velmari, so I've got to change that. I'll update that on the character card.
My kid told me my fake name's not close enough to my cartoon name.
Okay.
Legally distinct cartoon name.
Legally
Yes.
distinct. All right. So looking through, is everybody, let's continue talking about characters and character creation here. I haven't gone through to check, but I remember if you guys remember in the Discord, I did put a list of magical items you can, like rarity level, you can add to your character sheet if you would like. Clearly you don't need to, you don't have to if you don't want to. But that list is there. Give me a second and I'll get it again for you guys. Here we go.
Gotta get those magic items.
Yeah, so we are doing, I'll post it once again in the general chat on Discord, but it is 1 rare permanent item, 1 uncommon permanent item, 2 common or uncommon consumables, so like potions of some kind. If you would like to add those, I really don't care what they are as long as they pass those prereqs. So if you want to do like magic armor, magic weapons, whatever, as long as it's on D&D Beyond, you can add it to your character, and it fits those requirements.
Reasonable.
Still have to do my spells. I can't remember if I rolled hit die yet. It looks like I did.
You didn't take the average.
No, I haven't done that since campaign 1. I really pressed for that rule in this game because I like to use it.
Yeah.
So for Shagus, I included one particular item. He fights with a quarterstaff most of the time. He's herding a dog. He's good. It's a big Great Dane. He's got to keep it in check. But for his rare item, he chose the flame tongue quarterstaff, so that when he's in the back of the mystery carriage and he wants to light some illicit materials, he's able to do so.
No, I didn't roll.
Fair enough. You're going to make me adjust your character card, aren't you?
Yeah, because
That's fine.
I'll do that now. Let me grab my dice.
That's fine. All right. Any questions about magic items or anything else character creation that needs to be addressed?
Given that we are, I'm one of 2 people that's using Griffin Saddlebag. Are we allowed to use Griffin Saddlebag items?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't really looked at Griffin Saddlebag. Is there something specific that you want to use?
Let me take
Or are you just asking
a
in
look.
general?
Just in general.
I mean, I'm pretty chill with it. I don't think I just haven't looked at Griffin Saddlebag yet, so I don't know what all it has. You have it on D&D Beyond though, right?
I do.
All right, so yeah, it should be there because we have content sharing in the campaign.
That's true.
as long as it's on D&D Beyond and you don't have to create like a custom item, go for it.
Oh yeah.
So can we bring Elric's drugs?
If you want to take up your slot, bring the drugs.
Who had those drugs again? I forget.
It's probably a good question for the audience. Is this Halloween one shot going to be canon with the previous campaigns we've been doing?
As for right now, probably not. Specifically because I want to make sure that if anyone wants to use these characters in the future, there's no kind of hindrance because of what happens in this campaign. This is going to be strictly a one shot. Characters that are introduced in this might show up in the main campaign and the main canon eventually, but it won't be in the same context.
Level 5, right?
Level 5.
So level 1 is 8. All right. Let's see. 3. Oh, that's a 1. Reroll.
Reroll.
Oh god.
Oh, that's a 1 again.
Jesus.
Oh god.
Gotta have some
5.
homewood health.
Get all the ones out of the way now, so that on Friday you're good.
Well, our group rule is the critical roll one. If you get a 1 on your hit, when you're rolling your hit points, you re-roll it.
Yeah.
No, I get that. Yeah, but still,
I think that's pretty common rule, but yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's just where I've heard it. I got a 4.
Yeah. As Scott likes to point out, I did build the table out of Will Wheaton. So.
Ooh, an 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're called those natural ones for a reason. If that hasn't been made incredibly clear at this point.
All right. Are there any other things that anybody wants to address when it comes to the actual character customization or character creation or initial setup of your characters?
This might be a stupid question, but
There are no stupid questions, just stupid people.
Damn.
But you did ask me to be here. The game that I played before, part of the story was us going to get our weapons. So I haven't I think I have some basic ones. But for this one, I'm coming with my weapons.
Correct. Yeah, you're coming with your weapons to this. Since it is a short one shot, we're not going to do a lot of the initial character creation style backstory with gaining your weapons and all of that. Come with your weapons as long as they and anything magical, like I said, just make sure it fits into those prereqs or those requirements that I put in there. But as many mundane items as you want that you can feasibly carry.
All right.
But yeah, if you want to use your rare or your uncommon for either a rare or uncommon weapon or armor, feel free.
All right.
If this was a longer campaign, then we would do more of what you're talking about there. Like build it into the storyline. All right. So
I'm curious.
yes.
Is this going to be like a dungeon crawl? Like, is there any social stuff?
How do I answer this without any spoilers? It's going to be more in tune to a dungeon crawl.
All right.
So
I have to min-max my spells,
yeah, absolutely.
Naturally.
Yeah, you're what, 2 spell slots you have?
Yeah. per short rest or something like that. What is it?
Yeah.
We're playing 5.5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I made, so that's good.
If you made a 2014 character, feel free to keep it. But yeah, we did do 2025 rules. All right. So, let's talk about how you all came together as this group. You guys want any kind of relationship backstory before this, or are we just playing it as just a bunch of bumblefucks who decided to go into a haunted house together?
I'm assuming my patron had something to do with me being there. You know, the guys upstairs.
Or management.
Middle management warlock.
Shagus really isn't a guy with a plan. You know, he needs to be with a group. So I would expect that some of the legally distinct characters may or may not be part of a gang.
Jesus Christ.
They may or may
There's,
not track down mysteries.
You know, what greater mystery than hidden treasure, wealth, and riches, and a spooky mansion? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Asgan's here because he owes someone money.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Good reason to go after treasure.
He's such a bad pirate, he pays his debts.
Yeah. I'll have the payment to you Friday.
My credit score is excellent.
Do what you want because a pirate owes rent. You are a pirate.
Hold on, guys.
I think Acheron is here. He is I want to say treasure hunter, but looking for rare and valuable items. So I think that's why he's here. Probably doesn't know any of you. Not all elves know each other. Wait, who's the other elf?
I am. Shagus.
Oh, yeah.
Against
I
all
wanna hear it.
odds.
We're both gonna show up, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, do you know Acheron?"
Yeah. Like, we don't all know each other, dude.
And then we actually do.
I'm actually playing a boring
Talking with
human
that
this time.
voice is just.
I gotta work on it.
And yeah, Knight Paladin Inkorath is here because... Oh, did someone mention treasure? I don't care about that. I'm here to get rid of whatever's haunting this house.
And
it's
also
nighttime.
get treasure.
Maybe.
I get his share.
The treasure happens to fall in his pocket. He's not going to say no.
I have the itching feeling that he's going to want us to break up at some point during this investigation.
He's
Split
just
up, you
gonna
mean?
leave us somewhere in a locked room.
I said what I said, Nick.
Do you get like a shift differential for being a Knight Paladin?
There's paladins and then there's night paladins and us night
You work
paladins.
Third shift, right?
He's the opposite of the day paladin.
Night paladin, fighter of the day paladin. Hey gang, I have an idea. Shagus and Velmari, you take Scabbus and make a trap for whatever is haunting this house.
All right, so I just have to say, I specifically went to these guys and was like, I have a super serious, like, horror-themed one-shot. Let's try and, like, on a scale of, like, fucking Gripper to Hymir. Let's stay somewhere in the middle. And they fucking come back with the Scooby Gang and the dude from Office Space.
Spoilers,
Dude,
spoilers.
what the
Nick.
fuck is
Jeez.
what is scarier than middle
Whoa.
management? I mean, seriously,
In my
find
defense,
something scarier.
let the record show that I came up with with the Shaggy idea before you announced that it was going to be a super serial.
Also, my stats basically deem that I'm going to make this real scary real quick.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of that, do we want to go ahead and talk about the sanity mechanic and how this works? Or do we want to continue with character stuff?
No, let's dive into it.
All right.
Yeah, the moment we've all been waiting for.
So all of you, if you scroll up in the Discord, you'll see that I posted an Excel sheet earlier today. This is
on Excel. It's like work.
this
Oh my
is
gosh.
a
I have a sweater to buy for you for Christmas.
oh god. Are you talking about me?
Yeah, because you made a spreadsheet.
Oh shit. Oh, the freak in the sheets. Or I've got a spreadsheet for that. This looks like a spreadsheet. This looks like a great time for a spreadsheet. Yeah. All right. So I put a copy of it on the stream for everybody to look at as well. This is called the fractured mind mechanic. This is still this is going to be the first play test of this. This is something that I've been working on. So basically, and you guys can fill this out and print it off, or you can send it to me and I'll print it off for Friday. So the way this works, each one of your characters is going to have a fracture threshold. That fracture threshold is going to be, hold on 1 second. Let me double check. Crap. Fracture threshold is going to be 4 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency modifier.
Oh,
So-
great. You always hit the wisdom when I'm playing.
I mean, it makes sense though. It's whether or not you lose your damn mind, it's got to go off of wisdom. So if you look at the top, there is a section to add your wisdom modifier and then put in your fracture threshold itself. You will gain fracture points based on different things that happen in the game. Specifically, if you witness something horrid and grotesque, or if you touch a cursed or forbidden item, or if you see somebody die or witness something morbid happening. Basically, anything that could potentially cause somebody to snap is going to cause you to gain a number of fracture points depending on the severity of what happens. If you look right underneath where it says character, you see fracture level. There's 4 levels here, and that will change depending on what your fracture threshold is. Basically, take your fracture threshold, divide it by 4 to get like, so if your fracture
You didn't tell
threshold,
me there was going to be math.
it's D&D, man.
Yeah, you have
No.
to bring your math rocks.
Oh no!
I know.
Sorry.
So, for example, like if your fracture threshold, let's go with who has a decent wisdom.
Shaggus does.
Not I, sir.
Shaggus. All right, so let's go with Shaggus. Shaggus's wisdom is 16. So we'll take 16 and we'll divide that by 4 to get 4. So each one of your levels is going to be 4 points. So Lucid is going to be 0 to 4. Shaken is going to be 5 to 8. Unstable is going to be 9 to 12. Wait, no, sorry. Hold on. That doesn't. Hold on. Sorry. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 4, 8, 12. So, my math just completely broke. I apologize. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah. So lucid is 0 to 4. Shaken is 5 to 8.
9 to 12.
9 to 12. Yeah, because
13
fractured should be fractured should be at 16. Fractured should be your 16th. So
So then
16.
it should be 0 to 3, 4 to 7, 8 to 11,
Yeah.
12 to 15, and then 16 is your fractured.
There you go.
Yeah, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Fuck. Nope. No, I fucked
No,
up.
because your fractured threshold is 16. So 16 and then 12 would be your unstable. 8 would be shaken. So 0 through fuck. Hold on. Let me redo this. Like I said, this is all brand new. This is something that I'm still working on. 12
That's why you
divided
have a
Play
session
testing.
0 sometimes.
8.
Play testing.
16 divided by
Yeah. You got to break it before you play it.
Okay, so divided by 3. I apologize. So lucid would be up to 5. Shaken would be up to 10. Unstable would be up to 15. Fractured would be 16 and up.
How do
Sorry.
you want us to round?
I was just about to ask that. Yeah.
You always round down.
Down. Okay.
So yeah. So I apologize. I was doing it by 4 instead of 3. So since there's 4 levels, you had to divide it by 3. So that'll give you your different levels. Lucid, no penalties happen, but you start getting you start hearing whispers or seeing things in the shadows. And it's basically just RP stuff. Once you hit shaken, you have disadvantage on insight and perception checks. You start seeing minor hallucinations and start feeling slightly paranoid. Unstable, disadvantage on wisdom and charisma saves. You may get false memories or false sensory cues. Minor compulsions. And once you hit fractured, you will roll a fractured save and gain madness traits depending on where you're at, how much past that fracture threshold you are will determine the type of madness trait you get and how many. Like basically, I have 3 different roll tables depending on the severity of your madness trait, and I'll have you roll a d20. If you have if you're just getting your first madness trait, it'll be mildly creepy, not really a lot of disadvantage to your play style. The second madness trait will be more like a hallucination or paranoia effect, to give you guys some examples. And then the third one is going to be a severe effect. To give you guys some examples, like minor trait would be something like echoes of footsteps. You occasionally hear someone following you. Disadvantage on the next perception check after rolling initiative. Something that would be a medium tier would be something like the empty chair. You insist someone should be in your group, someone who used to be here. So you basically just falsely remember a 7th party member. Whereas severe traits would be something like inverted pain. When you deal damage, you take psychic damage equal to half the amount of damage that you dealt. So, and I strongly encourage you all to create your own little quirks and roleplay these the best way your character would. Any
My
questions?
guy's got heads talking around him all the time. I think he lives in shaking.
Any questions about the fracture level or the madness traits?
No,
Nope.
All
I
right.
just don't get how to get to your threshold thing.
Okay, so let's look at your character specifically then.
-1.
Okay, so Will with a -1. So you would start at 4, you would subtract 1 from your wisdom, and then add 3 for your bonus, or for your proficiency. So you're at 6. Divide 6 by 3, so you get 2. So 0 to 2 would be lucid, 2 to 4 would be shaken, 4 to 6 would be unstable, 6 would be fractured, or 4 to 5 would be unstable, 6 would be fractured.
Awesome. Guys, I'm living on that surge table.
Does everybody understand that, or do we want to? Does anybody else want to go through it individually with their character?
If you send written instructions, I can probably do this on my own.
All right. If you want, I can also fill these out and have them sitting for you on your desk or on your spot when you get here on Friday too. I can just print out.
You might need to fill out mine.
Yeah, yours is going to be interesting. I feel like we have to go ahead and say it because of what you're at. So
yeah.
So in Korath has a 4 in his wisdom, not wisdom modifier. His wisdom score is a 4.
Oh no.
So he has a modifier of -3. So so because of that, your proficiency bonus is 3, so that cancels it out. So your fracture threshold is just 4. So you basically lucid is 1, shaken is 2, unstable is 3, fractured is 4.
We're gonna have
that
a
makes
renegade paladin on our hands.
Yeah, you basically just
real simple for me.
yeah. Each level is 1 fracture point.
Don't mess with my mind.
For you?
It's deity.
They sort of send me on these missions like a crazy dragonborn grenade.
Yeah. So
Sometimes I might just lose it.
I'll go ahead and fill those out and print them off for you guys. The other part of this is what's called the Madness Surge table. And this happens depending on like certain things. Like if it's a extremely terrifying event that happens and you're already at fractured, this is more of like a one-time event, whereas a madness trait is an ongoing thing that happens. The madness surge is just like that instant hit of terror. And this is literally just a D6 roll, and you can see that in there. It's either frozen in horror, lose action as you stare into the void. Fight or flight, must dash or attack the random closest creature to you. Shadowed doubles, you see doppelgangers, DC 15 wisdom save, or attack an ally. Closest ally, probably. The walls breathing, disadvantage on attacks until your next turn. Blood in mouth, coughing up blood, 1d6 psychic damage, and lose concentration if you are concentrating on any spell. And finally, Raven's Call, dissonant cause, and your next save is at disadvantage. So basically, you just hear birds in your head. Now, there are ways to heal yourself of fracture points based on different things that you can do or somebody can do to you. Now, we don't have
Scabby snacks. Right?
Scabby snacks, yes. No, we don't really have any clerics. We don't have any clerics, so this is going to be a little tricky because things like Greater Restoration or something like that could potentially help heal X amount of fracture points. However, since there are other options as well, you can use something like Calm Emotions if somebody has something like that to do basically a 1d4 of fracture points of healing. However, the other thing that you guys can do, regardless of whether or not you have magic, is through roleplay. You can roleplay some kind of coping mechanism, some kind of coping strategy that your character is going through to reduce 1 fracture point.
I'm
So-
screwed.
Now, this
You'll
brings
be
us
fine.
to the audience. This brings us to the audience and how they can interact with the game. Because as you all know, that I like to add as much chaos to our in-person sessions as possible. I am allowing the audience to affect the fracture points by super chat. So let me pull this up real quick. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick so I make sure that I get the numbers right. So if you super chat during the stream, this has to be during the live stream, clearly. If you super chat $5, you give a random character 1 fracture point. We'll just do like we do with Deck Many Things, roll a d6 and go from left to right around the table, 1 through 6. Whoever gets it gains 1 fracture point. If you super chat $10, you get to decide which character gets 1 fracture point. If you super chat $15, you can heal 1 random character by fracture point. And if you super chat $20, you can heal 1 player of your choice 1 fracture point. Audience interactions. We love them. So,
Please $20.
So if you guys want to help out, if you guys want to interact with the stream, cause a little chaos, or help cure a little chaos, make sure you tune in on Friday. Have your checkbook ready. It's 2025. Nobody has a checkbook anymore.
Not gonna help them. You know our audience by now.
Hey, they helped you out on the last one. They helped you out on the last one. Come on.
There was. are we trying
Help
to
is a
those
very
card draws were helpful?
They made me draw a card. Remember, by super chatting $50, they made me draw a card.
That's right. I don't remember. What did you draw?
I don't remember.
Something helpful.
See,
He like summoned some creature that helped him.
For the low price of $20, you can make our lives even more difficult.
So,
No, $20 is better.
yeah,
They have to pay like $5 or $10 a couple times to screw a couple of us.
yeah.
That's how they spend their
The
$20.
low price of $5 gets to screw you over. The low price of 10 to 20 gets.
Feel like we
I'm
need to
sorry,
flip
15 to
that.
20.
We gotta switch our priorities.
I mean, no.
I think it should be $5 to help us.
I'm sure you do. So, any questions about any of that?
If I role play getting my stapler back from that guy, will that help?
Yes.
Okay.
Possibly. We'll see at when the time comes. So, that is the fractured mind mechanic in a nutshell. Like I said, this is something that's still in beta. This will be the first playtest, so we might have to adjust it on the fly. If we find out that something is not working, maybe something's a little too aggressive or not aggressive enough, we can adjust it on the fly.
With some of these characters' stat blocks, I don't know that we can avoid it.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. Because of the fact that this is a one shot, I was originally not going to add the proficiency modifier, and I was just going to do like 4 plus your wisdom, or just do wisdom plus proficiency. But the fact that when these guys came in with a 4 and an 8 on their wisdom, I was like, all right, so we definitely need to bump that up a little bit, because otherwise we're not even going to make it out of into the foyer, and you guys will be fucking lost. So yeah, that's the fractured mind mechanic in a nutshell. And like I said, it is a work in progress. So I'm going to straight up say right now, we might be adjusting it on the fly, depending on how it works. Playtests, live playtests. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
This is going to be fun.
Now, this is, I will say that for everybody watching, I am in the process of trying to figure out, depending on how this stream goes on Friday, I've put a lot of time into building out this encounter. And if it is enjoyable for everybody, I might actually consolidate it into a single document and post it on DM's Guild as a level 5 one-shot. So anyone can go out there and play it with your groups. That is something I'm toying with. So let me know during the stream, after the stream, in the comments, whether or not this is something that you would play. And if it is, I'll make that happen. So I can't guarantee when it'll come out because, life, but at some point.
Play testing.
Exactly. So, yeah. Any other questions? Anything else that we need to go over for Friday?
I'm trying to think of something, but I'm just staring at that number that lets me know I'm gonna probably lose it real fucking quick.
Is Scabus gonna have his own fractured mind table?
No.
Yes.
So that would be
Yes.
hilarious. That would be hilarious. But here's the thing about
No.
Spoilers.
here's the thing about Scabus. So
Roll.
Christ.
Here Nick goes, I'm going to murder Scabus.
I mean,
Here's the thing about Scabus. He's dying in the first 5 minutes.
Gonna kill that dog.
Don't worry, I've got a backup plan. That'll be a surprise for Friday.
He killed my dog.
I'm gonna fracture my mind just looking at that dog.
you might. No. No,
It's not
what
a
I was
healthy
going to
looking
say
dog.
what I was going to say about Scabus is going back to the whole fractured mind and all of that. Like I said from the beginning, depending on what happens around you is going to determine how many fracture points you have. And one of the things that I did mention as something that will gain fracture points is seeing an ally fall. Seeing your pet fall is probably going to be severely worse for you. Because, well, I don't know about you, but if I saw my dog killed by a big, gruesome, nasty right in front of me, I probably that's probably all I would need to fracture my mind.
You're willing to risk unlocking John Wick Shagus upon your entire campaign.
Shagus does have an ultra instinct form that he tends to get into.
You underestimate my power.
I am willing to take that risk.
Oh no.
So
But for the madness traits, you're saying we fill those in ourselves.
the madness traits will come from the roll table, which will roll. I'll probably have you roll it and I'll tell you what it is and you can fill it in. That way you can keep track of it.
Got it.
And once you've hit your fracture threshold, depending on, it's going to be tough. This isn't something that I've really fleshed out yet as to how you continue to get, like, if it's going to be like once you hit your fracture threshold, if you get a new madness trait every additional fracture point, or if you have to go up like X amount of points before you get your next fracture trait or madness trait. Because like characters like Emery's, he'll be fucking collecting fracture or madness traits like they're Pokemon cards.
I want to get nuts.
That's a good point. You should
Girls say.
put the donation levels on one of the cards.
I have them on 2 cards, actually.
Mom Lads had some sick burns in the chat today.
She's feisty.
Ooh.
Chris, I bet I had $5. That's awesome. Yeah, I actually have them on. I have a repeating card that's in there in the middle of the character cards and at the end of the character cards that show the donation levels.
All right.
I might duplicate it again and put it in there so it's in there multiple times or more than twice, since there's like a minute and a half on each character card. I just realized that I never turned them back on after I took down the magistrate thing. So, all right. So, how you guys feeling about Friday?
Awesome.
We're fucked.
Welcome to those natural ones.
You're
Always.
gonna kamikaze us. Like we're gonna be attacked.
Don't worry. If you roll well, it won't be a problem. But we never roll well. It's kind of our thing. It's in the title.
Your audience is generous with those $20.
I mean, they could be. That is.
We can combine funds, right? When the situation is needed, you know, somebody
Are we allowed
does
to
5, somebody does 15. We combine
I mean,
them for 20.
you are more than no. You can't combine. No, that's not how
No,
this
I
works.
think
Absolutely
onto
not.
something there.
Absolutely not. But
Are you allowed to just bribe the DM?
What if within like 5 minutes, like we have like 5-minute chunks, and if we get up to $20, no matter how many people donate, that counts as a 20?
no.
You fucking
What if we find a pair of magical boots?
Oh, fuck you and your
Oh, yeah,
boots.
That's a good one.
Yep, now we're cooking.
Again with the
That's a good
boots.
point. That's a good point, though.
Jeremy, how did your pirate become landlocked?
Oh, he lost the boat in a gamble, because he ran out of money to bet with, so he had to bet his boat, which, by the way, was the only place he had to sleep. Did I mention he's bad at poker too?
Are we sure this isn't the saddest pirate we've ever heard of?
Wah, wah.
He can be both the saddest and worst pirate. You just sound like they would go hand in hand, honestly.
He's got a trombone player following him around.
No, he can't afford that.
Oh no!
Do I need to switch Shaggus to a bard?
No, he has someone making trombone noises. Wah, wah, wah.
That would just be himself every time he thinks about his situation in life.
Oh,
All right,
no.
Jeremy, go ahead and pantomime, having a sad walk for me.
A sad walk?
Nice.
All right.
Sweet mercy.
So we're feeling pretty good, right?
That was a sad horn.
This feels like a serious horror episode. I mean,
It's supposed to. D&D horror is very difficult to do in a turn-based role-playing game.
You gotta kind of keep it. We're gonna have to not sit around and think for half an hour on our turn.
So that is another thing that I wanted to bring up, and I wanted to kind of plead for everyone is to try and think about what you're going to do before it gets to your turn. So that way we're not sitting around waiting and letting that tension fall. Clearly there's going to be some thoughts behind it, but trying to keep that pace going, especially considering I designed this so that hopefully we will be able to explore the entirety of the mansion. But if we need to, we can skip through certain things. I think there is a total of 12 rooms in the mansion to search through. Some puzzles, some just transportation from one to another, some encounters potentially. So there's a lot of stuff crammed into this, and I really don't want to be here until 3:00 in the morning again. So
no more level 21 shots.
No more level 21 shots. Oh my God, the episode 150 of campaign 1. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. Make sure you give yourself a week. That fucking thing was 9 hours long.
It was so good, though. It was so good. It was so
I
worth
have
it.
to buy a new computer just to edit it.
It was 3 years of buildup. It was worth it.
It had everything.
I see your face, Chase. Our campaign finale was 9 hours long. We started an hour early. We started at 6 and went until 3 a.m.
God, we did start an hour early, and it still took that long.
Worth every minute.
That was 3-year campaign wrap up right there.
Wow.
And intro to the interim campaign.
And
so.
intro to the interim campaign. Yeah, but that whole thing was like maybe 15 minutes. But yeah.
With what was going on off camera, it felt a lot longer than 15 minutes.
Yes, it did.
We should save that for the wrap up.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
little background story.
Yeah.
So wait,
That
Call that
was-
segment Cornbread Corner.
What'd you say, Chase? Hold on.
did you guys take breaks during this?
We usually do take a break. I'm pretty sure we only took one break during
Yeah,
that.
just
but
the one, I believe.
usually the way our live session or the way our online sessions go, we typically go from like 8:30 until about 9:50. We'll take a 10-minute break and then go after that. When we do our live sessions, we'll usually start at 7. We'll go till about like 9 o'clock. We'll take probably a 20-minute break or so, and then come back and usually go until about 11:30 or 12 since it's Friday. That time we just fucking powered through until 3 o'clock in
Just
the morning.
kept going. Was
Yeah.
that the plan to go that long?
No, it was not. Originally, I was trying to. So I knew it was going to be long. So we were trying to schedule it so we could do 2 Fridays in a row and split it up. But the scheduling didn't work out. So we had to cram it all into one night.
I see.
We crammed
Oh.
it, boy.
But it was like, it was worth it. Like
Phrasing.
you finished and you were like, art.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had
Hey,
something like 20 draws
Thanks,
from a deck
Rova.
of many things.
Rova.
though, so it was
Thanks, buddy.
it was a lot.
I just realized
chaos
that
going
the pop-up is beneath the player cards. Where's my alerts? Oh, there's the alert box. Let me pop that up. Thanks, Rova, for the super chat. 9 hours of epic, he said.
Correct.
All right. But yeah.
Good
it
half
was-
of those cards we had to pull was because of Rova.
yeah, that was
That's
the other
also
thing.
true.
So
Agent of Chaos.
So we had this mechanic in the last half or the last few episodes of the first campaign where the players found the deck of many things. And we made it so when people would super chat or subscribe to one of our sponsors, we would randomly pull a card from the deck of many things. How many cards did we have that day? I just put it in a
32.
short 32 cards pulled from the deck of many things in that 9-hour session.
It was the deck of many more things.
Yeah.
Technically.
I mean,
Arden
technically,
ended up
yes, it was.
naked.
That's facts.
Orpheus
That is a
was a
fact.
tree, and was it Butch had death chasing him around? Or was
Yeah,
that
Butch
Ember?
had Butch had death
Butch.
chasing him around. Ember had a monstrosity chasing her around, I think.
Also got naked.
Also got naked, but that was
Arden
not
lost all of
intentional.
his clothes and magical items, and
The
then
magic
Orpheus
You had
got
from
a
session
+3
0.
rapier that he replaced it with. So Arnon was running around butt naked with an awesome rapier.
He had gloves of thievery that he got at session 0 that he kept for 150 sessions for 3 years, and he lost them in the final game.
Ladies and gentlemen, to see all of it happen in kind of real time, go back and watch the ultimate episode of Campaign 1.
Yeah.
It is still only available in the live episodes. I literally have to buy another computer to edit
There's-
it because my computer will
there's-
not
there's all the
handle
finale
loading 9
cards.
hours of footage.
I'll put it in the Patreon chat for our Patreon subscribers, but just to give an idea of how many were drawn in that one single episode.
Yeah. So
It was a goofy amount.
So yeah, we don't have to worry about that this Friday. You just have to worry about people giving you crazy.
Sweet.
But they can also
Well,
heal
yeah,
your crazy too.
Share your crazy.
That's right.
Well, let's be positive, guys.
Exactly.
We can tell you're new here.
Go so crazy somewhere else. We're all stocked up here.
Fantastic. All right. So if there's nothing else that we need to discuss, I think we've gone over everything that we need for Friday. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I'm gonna do some like custom like coloring of my spells.
That's fine. Perfectly
Not
fine.
changing the mechanics.
Perfectly fine. Perfectly acceptable. All right. So I think we're going to call it there for the night. I think we've gone over everything we need to know, everything that needs to happen for Friday. So I'm going to say it here on camera. All of the players try and be here at 6 so that way we can do all of our pre-episode stuff. Everybody at home, tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know if we're still daylight savings or not. I don't fucking care.
I think
Whatever.
that's this weekend.
Is it this weekend? Yeah, it probably is this
I
weekend.
think so.
So make sure you tune in this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time at twitch.tv/thosenatural1s or youtube.com/@thosenatural1s, because if your interactions can help change the fate of this game, either positively or negatively, depending on who you ask. We look forward to seeing everybody there. And thank you for sticking with us for this unconventional behind the scenes peek at how we set these things up. We're
Nick.
probably,
Next Tuesday and then following Tuesday, is that going to
Yes.
be on our channel as
It
well,
is,
or both,
yes.
or what?
I believe it's probably going to be on both. I know for sure it's going to be on us. That is, thank you for reminding me. Next Tuesday and the following Tuesday is a 2-part crossover episode with our friends over at the Dungeon Dunces. So we will be streaming it on our channel. I'm not sure if they'll be streaming it on their channel or not. I still have to finalize everything with Alex to see what's going on with that. So we have part of our cast, part of their cast coming together. Alex is going to be DMing for us. It should be a lot of fun. So make sure you tune in, and it'll be regular time, 8:30.
I'll have another high concept character prepared.
I'm sure you will, and I'm sure it won't be another thing based off of one singular joke.
Nope.
So make sure you tune in for that. Also, I'm going glitchy. We're getting dangerously close to campaign 2. We will be starting later this month. I'm getting super glitchy. What is going
Later
on
next month.
Later, November.
Later. Hold on. Let me disconnect my camera and reconnect it because I'm going glitchy. Oh wait, no, I think it fixed itself. Okay. Yes, later November, close to the end of November, we will be starting campaign 2. We will be doing our session 0 probably live again. It'll be a little longer, a little more in depth, and starting with campaign 2, we will be changing our time slot as well. We've been talking about it privately for a while, but it's time to announce it publicly. We will be switching to starting at 7:30 because we're old and flaccid, according to that one guy last session or last campaign. We will be
We
swapping.
really didn't need to bring that back up.
I mean, clearly.
There will be a short.
That's why
there will
it's
be a short
flaccid.
forthcoming.
It's flaccid
So-
because you can't bring it back up.
Probably starting on our session 0 for campaign 2, which will be on I just forgot the date. The 18th, November 18th. That is probably when we are going to switch to 7:30 start time on Tuesdays. So mark that on your calendar. Up until then, we're still going to be at 8:30, but
And
starting
episode 1 is that Friday.
episode 1, official episode 1 will be Friday, the 21st at 7 p.m.
And we'll all be together in person.
We'll all be together in person. Yay. Isn't that how you do
Yay.
it? I don't know. Yay. I'm a millennial. It's this way. Anyway, so I've rambled for way too long, so I'm going to cut it off. Join us on
I'm
Friday.
Gen X, it's like this.
Yeah. Join us on Friday at youtube.com/@thosenatural1s and twitch.tv/thosenatural1s. Fuck you and your 6'7" bullshit. Thank you all, and we will see you on Friday.
Where hopefully we won't roll a nat 1, finally unmasking Old Man Jenkins.
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you crazy kids.
Have a
Maybe to my
fantastic week.